Okay, let's get the back camera installed. This is a basic setup here. We got that little good old-fashioned camera here. Not the highest quality. These LEDs, they end up getting water in them. You can see when people back up or whatever, you'll see a couple of them out or all of them out. Not the best one, but either way, it's on a bracket that is behind the license plate, which, see if we can get the right angle. And you can see it back there, that black piece right there. See how it's high there, and then over on this side it's low. You want this bracket behind the plate, because if it's on top of the plate and you have to put it on an angle to get this straight, it looks bad. Keep it behind the plate. Wires running right through here. I installed a switch here because the other one broke. Just a cheap way to get that fixed for the customer. Don't need to get into that, but the wire goes right through here. Otherwise, you'd have to poke a hole or drill a hole through here and get the wire through. That then comes right out here, same spot that the switch wires come from. Comes right out here. Then it comes down, and this is where the connection is on these. You got maybe 2 feet of wire from the camera to here. And at this point, we got these strapped on so we don't get any vibration or noises, okay? And this positive wire goes to the camera. That's the video feed, the yellow, but they also have this wire because that powers the camera. Well, this here is the power to the camera as well. It's the negative, and it runs about another 4 feet. At least it gets all the way through here. This is where you need to open up this black insulation and solder in this red wire to the red wire on this one here, so they're connected, okay? And the reason why is we're going to power the camera and send that positive 12-volt signal to the head unit, so the head unit knows that you're in reverse. This is a way to bypass all the what do I want to call it, the bus system, right? We don't need to deal with the bus system on this and try to deal with the Volvo signals and buy a module that can convert it into knowing then there's a reverse signal and then sending that to the head unit. We can bypass all that because the head units always have a plus positive signal trigger. And we are going to then power this, the camera, by connecting into here. And this is going to run all the way to, or does run all the way to the head unit, and it triggers the head unit to know that you're in reverse. And how do we get the 12 volts? Well, we're coming through here. We got this cut out a little bit to get in. Keep it high, lower. Wherever you see the stains, that means water's getting there. So keep the holes high, just like down here. I'm not down here. I didn't cut it out. I cut it up high. So we're not getting water leakage when this fills up with leaves and whatnot. We're bringing this wire down to just here where it ends with the ground, the black that's in it, and it has the red, which you can see in there. That goes, I had to solder an extension with this pink wire here. That goes straight into this top left wire, which is the reverse light. So when the reverse light turns on, it powers the camera because we're hooked into it here. And then it's going to run with the video signal just right under here. You don't have to take this off. You can run it right through. The only panel I took off was this one, pretty easy. And that's it in here. I ran it above these pieces of sheet metal here, and I strapped on each one. So again, it doesn't wiggle or move. If someone puts something in the trunk, it's not going to pull on it. It's going to stay close to the steel up there. So it's out of the way. This here, you pull this and you push that seat forward, and you can just run the wire down the side. No need to take anything apart. So that runs behind this, and then it runs behind the belt, of course, and into here. This panel does need to come off. It's called a kick panel. Got to pop that bad boy off. You can do that by lifting this up pretty high because it kind of hugs under there, and then you can snap this off. Okay? Of course, you can take this off too, no problem. It's just you can do it without destroying anything and bypass that procedure. Here, this B-pillar panel does not have to come off. You simply run the cord under here and kick it back in there and come up to the next side here in the front. We got, again, running it just right under here. And then we need this kick panel off. Okay? Not a big deal. Pop, pop. Now that runs under here then. And we're just sitting right here with it. And then right up to the radio. And then that plus wire, that positive 12 volt wire, connects to the trigger on the back of this. The video yellow video signal wire goes in there, and you put this thing in reverse. The head unit sees the 12 volts, turns that on. The 12 volts is turning on the camera in the back because of our wiring right on the trunk lid. And that's about it. Of course, this panel here comes off. Be a little careful when you get these things off. They gotta squeeze one side at a time when it's in there. Squeeze that side, pull it back a little, then squeeze that side, and you can get it out. Otherwise, if you force them out, you break them. And well, someone's been in here before, and like half of them were broken anyway, but 4 of them are holding it up for now. I think I'll just go ahead and order a few more and keep it on there nice and secure. But if you just take them off right, you'll save them.